here in my garage. Just kidding. Today we're going to talk about how to crush it on Amazon, or my more clickbaity title, want to buy an Amazon course? Let me save you $5,000. Alright, who I am. I'm John Bowser. I'm 23, a graduate of Virginia Commonwealth University. I'm an Amazon expert and consultant. I'm also the number one Amazon bestseller in mail order and in exports and imports. You can also Google Black Mirror Reddit and find some of my most popular posts concerning Amazon just to see my expertise in action. This is my absolute most popular post, just so you know you don't have to take notes on this presentation at all, as I've laid it all out here. This is just the audio and visual presentation of the information I provided. And here you go, I am in fact Black Mirror. The main reason I'm doing this is because I saw that there was a problem with Amazon courses, and I decided to fix it with very low cost training. Here's the problem with most courses out here: they tell you how to pick a product, promote it. There's no middle ground though, there's no plan, and then they show you everybody that's profiting from using the course. Here today, I'm going to teach you this middle step, the question mark area. If you're anything like me, you hate waiting like 2 hours, and this won't take that long for the person to tell you what the price is. So look below, you'll find it very reasonable. I understand you need to pay for inventory, shipping, Amazon fees, etc. So I factored all that in when I created the price. And remember, every purchase comes with free coaching, and that, of course, is priceless. So today we're going to cover who I am, Amazon itself, creating a brand, the in-demand product, sourcing, shipping, FBA requirements, launch services, stock strategy, and I give you a free gift at the end, plus some unannounced bonuses throughout the presentation. And remember, you don't have to take notes. Everything I have is laid out in the Reddit post I showed you before. You can take this information and do damage, but if you want my brain on paper and free coaching for a lifetime, you'll need to buy the ebook. In it, I go over biz creation, packing tips, taxes, and a whole host of other things. Alright, on to it. Alright, before Amazon, I did SEO, CPA, MLM, list building using media buys. That got expensive, and Kindle. All these not only made my first 1,000 bucks with Amazon. So I'm very grateful to Jeff Bezos. After looking at a sales video similar to this, I was a bit skeptical, so I took what they gave me and put a plan into action. I private labeled a product that was already number one in home and kitchen, the Bacon Mat. I bought 500 of them, put my own label on it, Baker's Goods, and gave them away to about 13 of my friends and family and had them write reviews on my product. From there, with no ad dollars spent on my part, I went on to sell out of all my mats within 6 months. I knew that this business model was real and the best business opportunity on the web today. I know what you're going to say next. How was I able to sell out with so few reviews? The top product at the time had over 1,000. I'll get to that in a minute. Why Amazon? Amazon is the biggest e-commerce platform on the internet. This is largely due to their third-party seller system where people like you and I can list our products on their already well-established website. The beauty of Amazon is all you need is a product and an optimized listing. You don't need a site, no paying for ads, no big endorsements or joint partnerships, and no list building on your part. Amazon takes care of everything for you. The next big advantage of Amazon is the FBA system, or Fulfillment by Amazon system. You don't need a warehouse and you don't need to ship your product to each customer. You send your product into Amazon and they take care of the shipping process for you. All you need is a professional account. This costs about $40 a month. This is a pain point for most eBay sellers, but it's well worth it. Amazon's marketing strategy is the reason why, even with so few reviews, I was able to sell out of my product within 6 months. Amazon sends email blasts, puts banner and text ads in front of its customers who are already interested in the kind of products you carry. So if the person never sees the 1,000 review product, that's exactly the same as mine, and they only see mine with 13 really good reviews, then the person will buy my product simply because the person with 1,000 reviews wasn't present when they were finally ready to purchase. This is how I was able to sell out with no ad dollars spent on my part. Amazon did all the work for me. In order for your e-commerce strategy to work long term, you're going to have to create a brand. Of course, picking a niche is the number one step in any internet business. This is easy to do on Amazon as well, as the niches are already represented in Amazon's categories. The categories with the biggest markets are supplements, health and beauty, home and kitchen, and mobile accessories. Some lower sales volume categories are sports and outdoors and travel. With the system I gave you today, in the lower sales categories, your rise to the top will be quick. In higher sales volume categories, your rise to the top may be a little bit slower, but even with moderate success, you can enjoy just as much, if not better, success than those who chose to go in the lower sales volume categories. The important thing I want to get across is that the goal is to create a brand. Don't look at this as a get rich quick scheme where one product will set you up for life. You want a host of products. You want to be a micro version of companies like Coca Cola and Kellogg's, brands with many products across the board. With the thought that you have to create a brand in mind, bringing in demand products to the Amazon marketplace is the most important factor in this business. If you pick a product you can't give away, you're in a losing battle. How do I know if a product is in demand? Amazon helps us out with what's known as a BSR or bestsellers rank. This rank number indicates the number of sales a product has in relation to other products within the category. The lower the number, the more sales the product has. I highly suggest for your first product you aim for something in the 1 to 2000 BSR range. Saying that, don't get hung up on trying to find the perfect product. You'll be building a brand. In time, you want to invest in many products. See them as stocks. Now I'm going to take you over to Amazon and show you what the BSR is all about. Alright, this is what I modeled my first product after, the Artisan Bacon Mat. Although I only had one in my pack rather than two. You can find the BSR in a section similar to this under product details. As you can see, this BSR is 163 in kitchen and dining. So as you can see, it was number one product a year ago, and now it's fallen all the way here. But this is what you want. You want a product that's less than 2,000 in this area in the parent category, which is here, kitchen and dining. You want every product to be lightweight and small. This helps when it comes to shipping costs. You also want to research regulations and certifications required for the product in your country. For example, supplements. I highly suggest you don't do those on your first round. Now I'm going to show you how to find these products. This is your first free gift. You're going to take a search string. It's here in this post. Under the in-demand product section. It's it's everything within these brackets. You want the phrase Amazon bestsellers rank, your desired BSR that you'd like to find. Kitchen and dining represents the parent category. This is also interchangeable with your desired category. Make sure this portion is there because it indicates you only want results from this site, which is Amazon.com. Alright, as you can see, you want to go up and down, either down one or up one till you find a product you feel you can private label that's small and lightweight. Alright, so you take that search string and put it into Google, and voila, we have the 122nd in kitchen and dining right here. Alright, 160 forks, 120 spoons, and 60 knives. It's actually the number one bestseller in disposable. I can't say I'd recommend this as a private label product, but oh, it's interesting. Gives you ideas. But if you're not too happy, just go up one or up five, play around with it. Be sure to realize that Google can't keep up with the vastness of Amazon. So rankings change from day to day. If you find something interesting, watch it for a week because someone may be employing some of my strategies. Sourcing. It seems difficult on the surface, but easy if you know exactly what you're doing. You have two ways to source. You can Google search by putting private label, wholesale, or OEM in front of the product name you're trying to search, Or you can go to an OEM marketplace like Alibaba, AliExpress, or DHgate. Alibaba is the most popular. It involves messaging and negotiating with suppliers before you send the product. Marketplaces like AliExpress or DHgate work more like Amazon and are more traditional in that you pick a product and have it shipped to where you need it to be. Sometimes marketplaces like AliExpress and DHgate allow you to private label the products rather than having the white label sent to you. There are a lot of horror stories about scams with some of these websites. You can avoid them by simply asking the supplier for a sample. If the supplier won't send you a sample, they may be a scammer. Additionally, with Alibaba, you may want to filter using the gold supplier and the 1 million sales a year filters. You also want to use PayPal rather than Western Union. Shipping. It's a lot to go over in this video. The best advice I can give you is to talk to your supplier. They can guide you through the process they prefer and other shipping options you may have. If you can get free shipping, go for it. I always ask. For the basics, for smaller quantities, you should always ship by air. Everyone should do this on their first shipment. For larger quantities, you'll want to ship by boat. With this, you'll need a freight forwarder. For more information, search China Importal Shipping from China Guide for more information. They get really into it, but don't get discouraged. Just ask your supplier and they can give you a streamlined version of the shipping process that you'll be doing. Alright, FBA requirements. Starting out, every person gets a 5,000 unit limit for the product they'll allow you to hold in the FBA warehouse. Unless you have an oversized product like a yoga mat, then you're restricted to 500. It's important your supplier limit any additional labels or papers on the outside of the box. Amazon provides a shipping label and it should be the largest label on the box. Your product will also need a UPC. You can buy and find more information about these codes at cheapupcbarcode.com. Also, you'll need FNSKU stickers applied to each individual item you ship. Sometimes your manufacturer will apply the stickers to each product for you. Amazon will also do this for you for a fee. The first time I work with a supplier, I make sure they ship it to my house first, and then I ship it to the FBA warehouse myself. I actually do this twice to make sure the supplier does it right. After I correct the supplier's mistakes, I have them ship it directly to the FBA warehouse from the factory. We've run into your next gift. This service gets your products ready for the FBA warehouse. So instead of shipping to yourself, you ship to them. They are based in California, so for the most part, the shipping would be less costly than shipping to yourself. They also inspect your goods and ship to FBA for you. This is their website. Alright, they do lots of stuff. They do bundling if you want to sell multiple products together. They will apply the barcode labels for you as well. They get your stuff through customs, so they act as a freight forwarder for you. And they can also add inserts so customers can join your email list and follow up with you. Now that your product's on Amazon, it's important to know that only 4 things matter and nothing else. For those of you already selling, you can take this slide and improve your conversions tenfold today. The first thing you need is product photos. Stock photos from your supplier won't cut it. Separate yourself from the pack by featuring unique product packaging. The next biggest factor is reviews. Start with your friends and your family. They aren't supportive? Do a giveaway. Use Reddit. Have them buy it and then leave a review. Next is the ratings. It's easy to get your rating to 4 and 5 stars. Just fulfill your product promise. If it's supposed to be a non-stick surface, give that to your customers. The next is sales. It's a little ironic, but you need sales to be successful on Amazon. That way they know your product is a good buy and they'll start promoting your product for you. You'll need an initial bump to your BSR. This will raise your visibility within the product search rankings. So, after 20 or so reviews from Redditors, friends, and family, go to a launch service. Launch services. These services work by you giving a coupon so people can receive your product for between $1 and $3. The launch service then email blasts your coupon to a list of hungry Amazon buyers. This will raise your product for its related keywords. Your sales rank rises and more people will buy your products after the blast for the full price. The two most popular services are ZonBlast and ViralLaunch. Use the launch to your advantage by following up with your batch of new customers for reviews. You should see these blasts as buying a bump in rankings as well as reviews, but you have to do the follow up for the reviews yourself. Here's another gift: a secret launch service called HonestView.com. Your first launch with them is free, so now you can try my method without as much risk. Repeat and diversify your bonds. After your blast, you should have some success. You should be selling 20 to 30 units a day with no ad dollars spent on your part. After this, you need to pick another product within your niche, and after about 4 products, you should start another brand. Diversify your brands. If one product begins to slip in the ratings, you have other products to supplement your income. And that's it. Now, as I said, you want to go deeper into the process, you need to purchase the ebook. Feel free to ask as many questions as you want with the coaching email. If you need further one on one help, we'll Skype. Coaching is my way of giving back to you for putting faith in my product. Alright, I tested my book first to make sure people understood what was going on Fiverr. I sold a good amount, but I only got 98 reviews. But as you can see, I had 5 stars. Here's one of my reviews. He read a few chapters and he was hooked. Simple Stand is probably my favorite review. It would be a bestseller, which it did become. He says I should charge 10 times, so that would have been at least $50. So you can see you're getting the deal. I would post more from Fiverr, but they're very similar, very short. Outstanding experience, incredible insights, well written, awesome information, well worth the price. Great ebook, helpful information. And even if you're already an Amazon seller, this book will help you, as said by M Demon 10. This is another one of my favorite reviews. Great product, most information he's ever seen on private label goods on Amazon. On Reddit, I've gained a pretty good following. This guy took action on just what I put in the post. He used ViralLaunch and got to position 6 on page 1 for his main keyword. So even with the free information, you're good. But if you want my brain on paper and free coaching from me, buy the book. My product is an incredible resource. It's over 200 pages as expressed by here. Sam B. It's a real words practical guide. I literally give you step by step what you need to do to become successful. Also, another little tip: I have this bubble here because I gave him a product idea I was researching. I decided not to pull through on it and go with another niche, but I give it away. So that's another benefit. If I'm researching something and you need help picking a product, I can help you with that as well. And finally, we've reached your last gift. Head to thanksjohn.com and you'll find a case study, and it shows exactly what goes on in my head when I'm trying to find my next private label opportunity. Thanks for watching, and see my reviews below if you need more proof that this stuff really works.